Hi there, my name is Chris Dang. Today I'm going to talk about the cameras I use and why I use them. To start off, I use the Canon 6D Mark II as my primary camera. It is a full-frame DSLR. It has good high ISO performance, and compared to APS-C sensors, it has a shallower depth of field. And while it doesn't compare as well to its peers like the Sony A7 III or the Nikon D750, it complemented my existing Canon gear already, so it fit along very well. And I believe there's a certain look to full frame that I really like to see in my photos. The next camera I use is the Canon AT-D. It's a crop sensor APS-C camera, and the reason why I got that was to upgrade from my T3i, which is another crop sensor camera from Canon. And while it is a crop sensor still, the intention was to upgrade from my existing T3i, or to complement it, and overall it does that very well. It has significantly better autofocus compared to the Canon T3i, especially through the viewfinder and in live view due to the dual pixel AF, and it has much better low ISO dynamic range, so that means that when I'm shooting at low ISOs I can really pull the shadows a bit more and I still retain a clean image. It also has a much higher build quality. And as I mentioned before, I used a Canon T3i. This was the first camera that I used when I was starting photography, and it's an affordable camera, and it primarily serves as my last resort backup camera. Outside of the Canon cameras, I use the Fujifilm X100s. If you shop for cameras online, you may have heard about the X100 series of cameras as an extremely fun series of cameras that provides a film-like shooting experience in a digital body. It's also very discreet and small and quiet thanks to the leaf shutter inside. It has great image quality for the size, especially thanks to the APS-C size sensor. Colors that I get from the Fujifilm are very vibrant and they look fantastic. And the experience of shooting it with it again is very film-like. It's very simple, a lot of manual dials that just are very tactile and smooth to use. Next I have the Mini 8 from Fujifilm. It's an Instax camera. It is a small, affordable film camera that shoots instant film, their mini series of film. So it's generally very affordable and it's very easy to use. It's a point and shoot, so I can literally hand this to anyone and all they need to do is generally look through the viewfinder and snap the photo. And it's going to be well exposed, and in a couple of minutes it'll be developed. Following along with the idea of film from instant film, I also shoot on a Canon AE-1. It's simple, it has manual focusing and has the ability to use very direct manual exposure settings, very similar to the X100, and there's a simplicity to it. It's a joy to use 35mm film. It's very simple and brings you to a time when not everything was on a screen. So, thanks for listening.